The book that we are profiling today is Nurturing a Resilient Spirit. As I mentioned, Khomotso Mabula is in studio for that chat. Let's take a look at that. Of course, it's just a book that shares some of the guidelines into living your life to the fullest and really developing a buoyant spirit. So Khomotso is now with us. Good morning and thanks for joining us at this hour.
Thank you for having me. Good morning, Howard.
Firstly, thank you for penning your thoughts to paper and for sharing your life journey, your story as well. Perhaps you could speak to the context behind it, why you ultimately felt it was necessary to put your journey into this offering.
It's because the world is sick. We are going through hard times as people. We're facing too much challenges. Could it be relationship, financial, lots of things. And then we end up being on having stress, depression. That is why I wrote the book, to help, because sometimes you need to be yourself. Even if somebody talking to you, you might not understand. But reading a book, it will help you because you will be alone by then. You will read and then understand and think differently without giving up on life.
Yes, because it's a tool. It offers us tools to empower us. And because it's called Nurturing a Resilient Spirit, I mean, there are different facets of being a human. Mind, body, soul, spirit. Talk to us about what this title means for you.
It means a lot. It means it means a lot. It means
how do you feed your spirit?
By sitting there, reading, and then that your inner you, when you are there, it helps you. You have an inner peace in you.
Yes. I wonder, as you were writing this book, what you were going through. What were those challenges, if you can share that with us?
The challenges, I lost my job. It was hard. I didn't even, I couldn't even afford to pay the rent. They were switching off the lights for me. You know, all those challenges. I've got a child I need to feed. I need to do all the responsibilities. That's why I sit down. People coming to me sharing their own problems with me. And then I sit down, combine everything, my problems and what people are going through. I end up writing this book.
You quote a lot from the Bible. I wonder what role that played in terms of your outlook, your spiritual nourishment, your faith-based orientation as well in compiling this book.
Like, God in Jeremiah, he said, I know, so he knows.
Jeremiah 29.
Yes, so he knew before we were born what we're capable of. So some we know we've got that talent, but you need you to come and say, Khomotso, do 1, 2, 3. Then when I do that, that's when I'm gonna be able to. Some people, they cannot do it themselves. They need to advise, to be pushed from somewhere else.
No, absolutely. And just staying on that theme of spiritual nourishment, I mean, the different chapters are also from the Bible. So you speak about all things working together.
Yes.
You've got the law of faith, which is a spiritual law that also comes. You've got the spirit of resilience in action. So as much as you highlight your challenges, you also speak about the solutions and the way forward. Talk to us a little bit more about the way you've divided the book.
How I divided the book is, sometimes when you go through this, you become confused and stuff. So that is why I just wrote like there's other part that you do not drink a poison. Where that one, it talks about when you're going through challenges, you might end up being angry. Maybe let's say you're hating me. I'll end up hating you, end up being full of anger. That's one. It's a poison. It's like you poison your own soul. It's like you drinking a poison because you're thirsty. You will die.
How would you say you've changed since writing this book and birthing it? Because now it's got a life of its own. Now it's an offering that other people can pick up.
I've changed. I've got so much peace on me. I'm a very forgiving person. And then I'm sharing my story with people, helping them as well to forgive. Because once you forgive, you also forgive yourself. Once you forgive, it helps you. And then you become so peaceful. Even a small problem, you know how to solve it. And, you just let go. It's very important to let go.
And if people want to pick up the book, interact with you, also just find out a little bit more, how would you advise them to go about doing that? Just in terms of contacting you to buy the book, where do we find it, and how do we contact you as well?
You can find me on 072, my cell phone number, 072 3866 576.
All right.
Yes.
And where's the book?
And also courier. If you want the book, I will definitely gonna courier. You can get me on my Facebook page as well.
All right. In terms of the people that have read your book, family, friends, have they given what you went through? What support did they also offer you? What role did they play in your life? Because we can't do life alone.
Yes, they did help me by the time I was going through the challenges. And then those who read my book, up to so far, I'm not going to lie, they are happy. They've changed. They are now thinking differently. They are very much happy.
Okay. Well, we'll leave that conversation.
The review that they are sending me is very positive reviews.
All right, so obviously the conversation continues because more people, we hope will pick up this book and will get some of the nuggets that you've imparted here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for telling your story as well. I'm going to leave the conversation there. We just spoke to author of Nurturing a Resilient Spirit, Khomotso Mabula, on what her book is all about and, of course, the inspiration behind it.